Hello there, I'm Josh Schmitty Schmitzenstein. Yes, that Josh Schmitty Schmitzenstein. Oh man, just once can't I pop up on Tom Hanks' TV? Well, you'll do. Let's go. Time for round one. You'll get 2 prompts on your device. Just answer them however you want. Your responses, or quips, will be pitted against someone else's, and everyone will vote on their favorite. You get points based on the percentage of people who like your answer, and a bonus if you get more votes than your opponent. Go! Take a look. The first prompt is, why does the Tower of Pisa lean? Okay, voting time. Pick your favorite. Next in line, come up with the name of a country that doesn't exist. It's voting time. I knew it had to be fake. No real country would wear that many jean jackets. Okay, next one. The four horsemen wouldn't be as scary if they were the four blank men of the apocalypse. Time to vote. Next one. A terrible theme for a high school prom. Vote on your devices. Round one is in the books. Let's see the scores. Round two is straight ahead, and that means all points are doubled. Okay, here we go. First up, make up a word that describes the sound of farting into a bowl of mac and cheese. Okay, everyone, vote for your favorite. And next is the worst thing about Canada. It's voting time. Next up, usually it's bacon, lettuce, and tomato, but come up with a BLT you wouldn't want to eat. Time to vote. And next, a terrible vacation idea, going to visit the Museum of Blank. It's voting time. Round two is now complete. Let's see who completed it well. This is round three, the last lash. Points are tripled and everyone gets the same one single prompt this time. Your last lash prompt is... what is a tree thinking all day? right, here's the board. Okay, in round 3, you get to award 3 votes. You can give them all to one answer or spread them out. That's the end. Let's see the final scoreboard. Hi, I'm Schmitty. That's spelled S-C-H, Mitty. Now, those can't be real names. Come on, get serious. We're trying to play a game here. This is round 1. You score based on the percentage of players who like your answer. Plus, there are winners' bonuses at stake. Go! Let's start this show. First one, the worst album, Blank Sings the Blues. Okay, pick your favorite. Coming up next, something a weatherman might yell if he completely snapped during the weather forecast. Vote on your devices. Okay, next one. Something you shouldn't buy at a yard sale. Time to vote. Next up, the most popular t-shirt slogan in Mississippi, probably. It's voting time. That's all for round one. Here's the scoreboard. Now round two, where all points and bonuses are doubled. The drama. Okay, it's time for some quiplashing. Our first prompt is a Starbucks coffee that should never exist. Okay, voting time. Pick your favorite. Next one, something you'd be surprised to see a donkey do. Vote on your devices. And next is the real reason the dinosaurs died. Time to vote. Next in line, a better name for testicles. Vote on your devices. That's the end of round two. Let's take a look at the scores. And now, round three, the last lash. Point values are tripled, and you'll all be answering the same prompt this time. Our prompt is the name of that cheese shop you're going to open someday. Everybody's in. Give out your votes now. It's over. Let's take a look at the final scores. Welcome to Quiplash. I'm Schmitty, your host, friend, coworker, and father. Hey, great job with those names. Hilarious. We are starting things off right. This is round one. You'll score points based on the percentage of people who prefer your answer. Have at it. Let's take a look. Starting things off, the least appetizing name for a restaurant. Okay, everyone, vote for your favorite. And next, a business or service that shouldn't have a drive-through window. It's voting time. And next is, make up a word for the watery substances that come out of a ketchup bottle when you first squeeze it. Time to vote. Next one, the perfect name for a second head that sprouts on your shoulder. Vote on your devices. That's the end of round one. Let's take a look at the scores. Time for round two, where everything is worth 2 times as much as that silly round one. Let's start this show. First up, the worst thing to find stuck in your teeth. Okay, voting time. Pick your favorite. Next up, what tattoo should Justin Bieber get next? Time to vote. Next in line, the worst thing to find frozen in an ice cube. It's voting time. Coming up next, an inappropriate thing for a detective to say at a crime scene. Vote on your devices. And that's all for round two. Fire up the scoreboard. Welcome to the last lash, the final round. Stakes are tripled. There's just one prompt, and you're all getting it. Your prompt is a great new invention that starts with automatic. Let's see the responses. Vote away. That's all. Now for the final scores. Hi, I'm Josh Schmitty Schmitzenstein, your court-ordered host of Quiplash. Okay, folks, welcome to your worst nightmare. but in a good way. Time for round one. You get points based on the percentage of people who like your answer, and a bonus if you get more votes than your opponent. Go! Okay, here we go. Our first prompt is the worst excuse for showing up late to work. Okay, pick your favorite. Okay, next one. If a winning coach gets Gatorade dumped on his head, what should get dumped on the losing coach? Time to vote. Next in line, what happens to circumcision skin? And next is, you should never share blank with someone else. Vote on your devices. That's round one. Let's take a look at the scores.
Hey!
It's now time for round two. Everything is worth double, twice as much. Let's take a look. First one, the best way to tell if a tomato is ripe. Okay, voting time. Pick your favorite. Coming up next, the worst name for a mountain. It's voting time. Next one, the hardest part about living in a submarine. Vote on your devices. Next up, a sign that you're a bad teacher. Time to vote. Round 2 is no more. Let's see the damage. This is round 3, the last lash. One final chance to catch up. Point values are tripled, and everyone gets the same prompt this time. The prompt is the worst thing you could rub all over your face. And here's what you did. Vote with your votes now. That's it. Let's take a look at the final scores. Hey, welcome to Quiplash. We've been expecting you. Our whole lives have been leading up to this moment. Don't ruin it. This is round 1. You score based on the percentage of players who like your answer. Plus, there are winners' bonuses at stake. Go! Okay, it's time for some quiplashing. The first prompt is Queen Elizabeth's deepest, darkest secret. Okay, everyone, vote for your favorite. And next, a more environment-friendly alternative to toilet paper. Vote on your devices. Coming up next, trash talk you would hear at a chess meet. It's voting time. Next up, what Sam Elliott probably nicknames his mustache. Time to vote. That's all for round one. Here's the scoreboard. Round two time, and to make it interesting, I'm doubling all the point values. You heard me. Let's start this show. First one, the worst thing that could crawl out of your toilet. Okay, pick your favorite. And next is an Olympic sport that never made it, synchronized blank. Vote on your devices. Next in line, two people from history that should definitely have sex. Time to vote. Next one, a bad title for a self-help book. It's voting time. We've reached the end of round two. Let's see what happened. This is round 3, the last lash. Points are tripled and everyone gets the same one single prompt this time. The last lash prompt is... In a shocking poll, it was discovered that 3 out of 4 Americans blank. All right, we're ready. Hand out your votes. It's over. Let's take a look at the final scores. Hi there, I'm your host, Schmitty, and I'm kind of excited to be here. Oh, I've got a good feeling about this. Sorry, I was talking to my tater tots again. Let's go! This is round 1. You'll score points based on the percentage of people who prefer your answer. Have at it! Okay, here we go. Starting things off, everyone knows that monkeys hate blank. Okay, voting time. Pick your favorite. Okay, next one. A strange thing to keep as a pet. Vote on your devices. And next is, there is only one time that murder is acceptable, and that is when blank. Time to vote. Next in line, the worst name for a racehorse. Vote on your devices. Round 1 is in the books. Let's see the scores. On to round 2, where all points are doubled. Doubled, I say. Okay, it's time for some quiplashing. Our first prompt is the weirdest combination of 3 items that you could buy at the store. Okay, everyone, vote for your favorite. Next up, life hack, lower your heating bills by... It's voting time. And next, an idea for Lady Gaga's next crazy outfit, a blank dress. Vote on your devices. Next one, invent a new word for the toilet that sounds like it's from Shakespeare. Time to vote. And that's all for round 2. Fire up the scoreboard. And now, round 3, the last lash. Point values are tripled, and you'll all be answering the same prompt this time. Our last lash prompt is... the worst thing to whisper during pillow talk. Okay, soak it in. Apply your votes. That's the end. Let's see the final scoreboard. Let's not waste any time. I'm Schmitty, this is Quiplash, and we're on Earth. I think that about covers it. I had a dream that you were all together. Well, it was actually a nightmare, but let's get started. Time for round one. You get points based on the percentage of people who like your answer, and a bonus if you get more votes than your opponent. Go! Let's take a look. First up, a possible entry in Gary Busey's dream journal. Tonight I dreamed blank. Okay, pick your favorite. Coming up next, what makes hot dogs taste so good? It's voting time. Next up, an unusual special skill to include on your resume. Vote on your devices. And next, you would never go on a roller coaster called blank. Time to vote. That's the end of round one. Let's take a look at the scores. It's time for round two, where all point values are doubled. That's right, doubled. Let's start this show. The first prompt is, a double rainbow doesn't have gold at the end of it. Instead, it has blank. Okay, everyone, vote for your favorite. Okay, next one. The worst invention that starts with spray on. It's voting time. Next in line, come up with a 3-word sequel to the book Eat, Pray, Love. Time to vote. Next one, a better name for France. Vote on your devices. That's the end of round 2. Let's take a look at the scores. Welcome to the last lash, the final round. Stakes are tripled. There's just one prompt, and you're all getting it. Your prompt is, the worst thing to overhear during your surgery. Ready to look. Hand out your votes. That's all. Now for the final scores.